What an interesting week that was. Today, I'm actually going to talk to you about why we got into trading, what our main reasons were for getting into trading. But before we get to that, we're going to go to the charts and we're going to talk about last week, what happened last week, and what's going to happen next week. Look, I was out most of Friday, and as you guys know, I don't like to trade much on a Friday afternoon in any event, but my being away kind of left me in a bit of a situation of not really knowing what's happening, and that's the way I like to trade. I don't like to sit and watch the charts all day, but we are going to show you the charts today, and it's the same way I've done this for the last 30 years. Nothing's changed, nothing's new. It's not rocket science. It's not something that has changed completely. So some of the trades worked out, some of the trades didn't work out. So we're going to go and have a look at what worked out, what didn't work out, and what might work out next week for us. What will go well next week for us? Will it be a better week? Will it be an improved week? After the charts, we're going to go and get your free gifts, and we're going to go and talk about why we got into trading, what made us get into trading in the first place, and what's the main passion behind it at the end of the day. But don't forget, guys, trading is a risky game. Trading is risky. 80% of traders do lose money. And if you don't like risk, you probably shouldn't be trading at the end of the day. As you know, I tell you this in every single video. I also tell you that trading is a 50-50 game. And many of you kind of don't get that and don't understand that and don't want to accept that that could be true. But unfortunately, it's the way of the world. It's not going to change. Trading will always remain a 50-50 game. But guys, let's go and have a look at the charts. Let's go and see what we've got for last week, and let's see what we've got for next week. Let's see what happened, what's happening, and then we'll talk about the reasons we got into trading. What an interesting trading week that was. Now, there's a few of you that would have made profit and a few of you that would have had a losing week, and that's just how it goes. But I was out most of the day yesterday on Friday, but I did have a short on my main account on the DAX. I actually didn't take it on the funded challenge that we're doing because I had the 2 trades on here and I didn't want to go out and leave 3 trades on here and then end up getting the account blown up or something. As you saw in the live video, I said to you, it's very tricky making sure these accounts don't get blown up or whatever the case, for the sake of us having a little bit of fun. So while I did have the DAX trade open on my main account, I didn't have it open on this account, but what I did have open on this account was Brent. Unfortunately, Brent crude oil I got stopped out on, so that one we got stopped out on this account and on my real account. And then of course, if I go up here, Euro, Great British Pound, we're doing okay on that. That one's ticking along. I don't like to leave trades open on the weekend, but this one I have left open on the weekend on all accounts. Then Euro, US dollar. I hope you guys did make some profit on this. I see it was a little bit volatile on the news here. It's a little bit down, but nothing serious. I'm looking at this next week as let's see where she goes. If she gets down to this support level, maybe we can get another long, but there is a trend running along here. So if you look at the trend, it might be worth a little bit of a look as well for a long. Gold has retracted again. It's come back down. It's trading in this range and it seems to be staying in this range. So, look for another long if it hits the support. Just watch your stop loss, obviously. Keep an eye on that. And then we need to look at the Germany 30. I took a short on this yesterday. I did put it as trade of the day, but I did say to you guys, wait for it to give you a little bit more signal. I actually got in earlier again and off she went and she went down. I should have taken it on this account as well. It would have been more interesting for everyone. But like I say, I was out most of the day yesterday. I see the US 500 took a little bit of a knock, which is interesting. Of course, there's the US 500 crashing down. So looks like we've got a decent correction here, guys. I wouldn't get into this next week too quickly. I'd look at shorts. I think this is going to go all the way down to the 52 now, or down to this main support level. So you're going to have to draw another support level in here. We'll just do it on this chart. I was going to do it on the other charts, but it's fine. We can do it on this chart, day level. And then you're just going to have to draw the new support level in this area. I think it's... Oh, there we go. There's your next support. Let's make it really thick. Let's make it yellow as well. There you go. That's your next level. This level is now kind of irrelevant because it's gone through that. This now becomes a resistance. We can take it down a little bit because, resistance. Yeah, no, there's your resistance there. So that's your resistance now, and this is now your support. So now what you're looking at is a completely new ball game. We go back to the H4. Let's take it into the into the candles. So there's your new bull game, guys. That's now resistance. If it comes back and retests that, you're definitely going to have to take a short, and it's definitely gone bearish. It's broken structure. It's broken the structure here. So this trend has changed to the downside. So you could be looking at it getting down to this 51.80 level. Like I said, the 52 level is quite important. So that is looking quite interesting. We did go through the Euro, Great British Pound. I'm staying long on this. I'm waiting for it to get to my target. That's fine. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Somebody did want me to look at Bitcoin. Let's have a look at it on the other chart so that I can get a better picture of it, because this is not something that I trade. What's it? BTC, eh? Yeah, BTC, Bitcoin futures. Right, Bitcoin. Let's remove all the drawings. Let's go and have a look at what we've got. Let's head off to the day chart. Let's put it on a day chart, put it on a line chart. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, this is actually quite a strange one. Sorry, no, this is not the one we're looking for. Let's try this one. That's the one we're looking for. There we go. Sorry, I don't trade Bitcoin, guys. Not my normal trade. But I thought I'd do this for you guys because some of you are looking at Bitcoin. Where's the resistance? The resistance is here. So let's have a look at resistance here, just to show you that this works on absolutely any product, any kind of trading, any kind of time frame. It'll do the same job the day. So now we're just looking for a support here because it's broken through here, it's down here. So your next support's quite far down, guys. You actually, and if that's even a support, most likely some kind of demand area. I'd say the main support's actually much further down in these areas down here. So you're probably more looking at this. So you're heading for 45, okay, which is even worse. Right, okay. So let's put it on the 4 hours again just to see what we've got. Let's put it on the candle chart and let's make it a little bit more. Yeah, so see guys, I'd be very worried about using this level because it's not a very clear level. There was a bounce off this area and it was a kind of demand area, so I wouldn't play a lot into this level here, and I wouldn't say that it's going to hold this very easily. If it does, great, but I'd say more likely it's coming down to this 45 level, which is your main level. So looks like Bitcoin's on the weak side. It's not looking strong in the slightest. So if you're looking to trade Bitcoin, maybe don't. Right, so Brent, again, this is the one we lost on. Let's just have a look and see if we've got any possibilities for next week. And let's see if it's going to somehow give us a little bit of a chance to come back. And no, the circ's on its way out. The circ is done. We're not going to get back into this until it reaches past the 75 level. Okay, maybe the 74. There is a level here that we can look at. But other than that, this guy's in trouble. It's heading on down. While I say, yeah, well, in trouble, for me, it's actually great news because it means the petrol price will go down. I don't mind about that. That I can live with. But yeah, it's breaking to the downside. Yeah, the short trades will be preferred now. I'd wait, maybe take another short trade at this level and let it carry on down. So no, Brent crude's gone. It's definitely on its way out, on its way down at the moment, so we can't do anything with it right now. So forget about Brent, leave that one behind, and let's have a look at gold. We'll get back into gold. Let's just see gold. Yeah, like I said, it's in a trend. If it gets down to these lower levels at 24.75, you can start looking to get back into this one. Doesn't look too bad at all. Yeah, let's talk about the reasons that you actually trade in the markets. Why are you in trading, and what's the main reason for us being in trading? Let's go and talk about that, guys. So that's the charts, and that's what that's where I am at the moment on the feeling for that. Look, I spent the whole day yesterday away. I was in the bush having a bit of fun. So yeah, when I came back, Brent crude had gone down the toilet, but the DAX had done well. So, at the end of the day, that's how it goes. As you know, we do the live shows during the week. On Tuesday, I'm going to do the Euro session, and then next Thursday, I think we'll do the US session again because it seems to work quite well. Let's get into this. Let's get a feel for this, and let's see where we're going, because we're doing the Funded Trader Challenge. And unfortunately, on the Funded Trader Challenge on Friday, I didn't want to leave the extra trades in because of the rules and regulations with these Funded Trader Challenges. If you're interested in the challenges, there's a link down there, by the way. The rules are a bit tricky because I can't just put a whole lot of trades in and leave them there, because you're only allowed to lose $1,000 a day on that account. And I was a bit worried about putting too much risk in and not being around and that sort of thing. So it does kind of affect you psychologically. So I think they do get at you that way a little bit. But other than that, on my other account, I actually did go short in the DAX, so that balanced out just fine, so I'm not too worried about that. But when I did come back, the Brent trade had lost, that one we played around with on the live trading, just to see how we go. What is the main reason that you took on trading? Why did you get involved in trading? What made you decide that trading is your game? Did you come and do this to make loads of money and become a millionaire? Or did you do this because you wanted to get away from your job? Or is this a passion? Is it something you love to do? Or are you just trying to replace your job with doing something like this, which gives you much more freedom? For example, in my case, I enjoy getting away, doing my thing, and being out there and being able to go to the shops when I like. But my main passion behind this is I've always loved doing it, number one, and number two, it's just a living. It's just a way to make a living. It's not necessarily going to turn you into a millionaire, as many people seem to promote. Many people out there are showing you Lamborghinis and fancy cars and all the rest of it, and yes, you can make a lot of money out of this, and yes, you can have a very good living out of it, but by the same token, don't have high expectations. I couldn't get the word out. Don't have high expectations of this particular career that you're just going to walk in and they're just going to throw money in your lap, because that's not the game. At the end of the day, when you get into this game, there's a whole bunch of traders out there that are waiting to take the money from you and put it in their laps. That's the basis of it. And that's why I always tell you it's a 50-50 game, because there's a whole bunch of traders out there that you're effectively trading against at the end of the day. Think of it this way. They've made a market of buyers and sellers. So half those sellers believe that they've got the edge and they've got the better system that's going to make them more money than you. And half those buyers, if you're a buyer, think that they've got the better edge and they're going to take all the money away from the people that are selling on that particular trade on that particular day. That makes it a 50-50 game. So when you take the trade, whether you've got a good system or a bad system or no system, your odds on that you've got a 50% chance of winning, you've got a 50% chance of losing. The trick to making money in the stock market or Forex trading or futures or anything is to lose less on your losses and make more on your wins. So you'll notice when I take a loss, I don't worry about it too much. I can take 3-4 losses in a row. Doesn't matter. It's a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there, and it goes. And then the big win comes. And that's the one I'm waiting for. The one that you're not waiting for. You know, when you always like get that big loss and it goes off and you think, oh gosh, that's the one I really didn't want to see. That's the one I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that one when I'm on the right side of that trade and it goes to town and off it goes and it makes me an absolute fortune. That's the one I'm waiting for. It makes back all those losses and it makes me a huge, massive profit. Puts my account in profit and I sit pretty, and that's what I'm looking for. There are many traders out there. There are traders out there that can get a huge 90% success rate. They've just got away. They're either very lucky, very good at it, or maybe they've just got an amazing system, but they don't really exist. They're not that easy to find. Just remember, big winners can be really big losers. They can actually blow up completely. So don't play too much into that sort of scenario. Don't get excited about that. There's many people out there that'll boast for years, I'm winning, I'm so great, I'm winning, and then suddenly they're gone, blown up, because they just over-risked it. Because that's what actually happens with psychology as well. When you start winning, you start playing more and more and more and more and becoming too overconfident, and that overconfidence can cost you a lot, because when you start losing, your brain almost can't compute that you could possibly actually be losing in the marketplace. It's actually quite crazy. But anyway, guys, we're looking forward to an interesting week next week. We want to see how we're going to go next week. Let's hope that we get onto the right side of the trades and all goes well. Don't forget, on Monday we've got the video I spoke to you about when I said I'm going to put a video out that 93% win rate. I want to see how many people think that is possible, and I want to see how many people are actually going to click on that video and say, ooh, look at that, you know, because we all know that a 93% win rate it's ridiculous at the end of the day, and you're not going to make a profit from it. You might have a win rate, but you're not necessarily going to make a profit from that win rate. The free gift, guys, don't forget to pop down to the description, get your free Forex book. It's there for you, totally free. I'm not asking you anything for it. The link is down there. Also, don't forget, come back for trade of the day. Every single day I put a trade of the day out on the secret blog. It's there for you. For the members who join, they get a little video every day. They get a list of all the trades and whatnot, and I'm going to elaborate on that and make it even better in the future and try and add a few more charts. Somebody asked for that, and see how I can make it a little bit more interesting interesting for you guys as well. Right, so preferential comment answering as well, and questions answered and that sort of thing are all going to be part of that, absolutely part of that game. So think about why you joined trading. Think about what your main reasons were behind joining trading. If you joined trading because you thought you're going to become a millionaire overnight, then rethink it. Just think again. Just think about it, okay? Because it might not happen. But if you joined it because you love it, you joined it because maybe you want to change your career, get away from the job, do something you love, good, that's fantastic. And if you want to do it for a living, then that might be. If you understand that it's just a normal career and you can make a living from it, then maybe that's the thing for you as well. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to come back and watch Monday's video about the 93% win rate and how you can just make loads of money. And don't forget to watch the last videos. Cheers, thanks for watching. Cheers, and bye.